What's up, everybody? This is Haines's Cave Talk. As always, I'm your host, Chris Haynes, a.k.a. Hainesy. And once again, the co-host of all co-hosts, Jason Babella, joins me for an hour of fun. You ready to do this, buddy?
Whoa. You're cutting me off. I thought I was going to start saying a.k.a. Did we figure out what a.k.a. I was? Babbles?
Chompers.
Chompers. With
Chompers.
Choppers. That's
C-H-O-P-P-E-R-S.
So a.k.a. Choppers in the cave.
Joining me once again, a.k.a. Choppers.
Because he can't find nobody else to work with him.
I'll get there one day, you know? But I got to start calling you Choppers off camera to just make it feel natural. I can't force it, you know?
Well, you can, like, with Garrett stopped out of house today, but I was actually in the shower, and, you know, he calls me Jackass.
Well, we could call you a.k.a. Jackass.
A.k.a. Jackass.
Yeah. All right. So I put out a video, a challenge, mind you, this week. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. So Wednesday, I made a video just asking for help. This is Friday, and 2 days later, and I'm up to 92 subscribers. So I'm really close to 100 subscribers. Once we get to that 100 mark, I'm going to do a raffle. I'm going to give up some merch, maybe a hat, a shirt, whatever you guys would like.
How about a.k.a. Choppers? Well, does he get anything?
Yeah. You like Fireball, buddy? You know I'm going to hook you up, man. You know I'm going to hook you up.
I'd like to see maybe a little royalties every month.
I'm going to get you a hat because you don't wear hats, and I don't want to see it.
And I'll be holding a hat upside down, and you can put donations in it.
One day we're going to get some money, buddy. I'm working on it, okay? Oh, boy. So where do you want to start, man? I mean, we had the Hall of Fame game. And just to give you guys a heads up, anybody that's watching on Spotify, you're going to be late because I forgot to hit start on Spotify, so it is now recording on Spotify. For the first 3 minutes we've been doing
they
it.
shouldn't be doing Spotify anyways. If you want to see this pretty face, you have to do it on YouTube.
Yeah, so anybody listening on Spotify, I'm sorry. We had like a 3-minute intro, and this is the second time I completely forgot to start hitting record on Spotify. But like you said, man, you should want to see this.
Exactly. That's the best part of the show is looking at me.
Well, it's the only bright spot you really bring to the table. Already making me feel smart, man. Yesterday, let's start off with the trade deadline, man. The MLB trade deadline. There was a ton of moves made. A lot of teams made a run, actually made a push, but I really just want to talk about the blunder of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Was it mostly trade for pitchers? If there's any big hitters taken up by anybody?
No. Suarez got traded to the Mariners. Suarez from the Diamondbacks, but it was a pitcher-heavy trade.
I saw Bailey Falder went to Kansas City.
Yeah, Bailey Falder, Key Brian Hayes.
Yeah, he went to the Reds.
Who else got traded for the Pirates? David Bednar to the Yankees.
And they didn't get much in return for that.
So all those guys are pre-existing contracts. That was money. All right, so I'm watching the trade deadline coverage from afar yesterday because my son had football practice, and I'm getting alerts from the biggest Pittsburgh Pirate fan we know, Tim Taggart, and he's blowing up, like ready to jump off the bridge.
Yeah, because it's not even for this year; it's for next year. You're trying to get hitters for next year. You know, like they talked to I don't know. Who runs it? Nutting or
Ben Cherington? The GM. He should be fired yesterday.
It was either him or the other guy, but they were talking about Mitch Keller. They were like, "Well, we didn't really was offered anything that we thought was worth Mitch Keller and all this." He goes, "That's what we look into, so we were better off keeping him." But they didn't get anything for the other guys.
They didn't get anything. Yeah. Okay, and the guys for weeks, Tommy Pham, IKF, Andrew Haney, those guys are all one-year deals. They're gone after this offseason. That's where you trade those guys and get the guys in return that we got.
Yeah.
We kept those guys. Yeah. We kept all of them.
Yeah, and Tommy Pham, the way he's been hitting lately.
You could have got something.
Yeah, I know, because he's batting, I think, like 276 or something.
His OPS, since he fixed his eyes, is third in the league, man.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, I don't know. They're
okay, so as mind-blowing as it has been, if anybody that doesn't follow the Pirates, I'm sorry, but this is some historic stuff. They traded away all these guys, and I quote Tim Taggart, the guys they got in return will never even make it to the MLB team. So they just basically said, here, take these guys, we don't want anything. And then the David Bednar trade for the Yankees, the Yankees were actually going to give up better prospects. And the Pirates said, nah, these guys are good.
He said they wanted that package or something. It was a
better package the Yankees were going to give up. No. And he said, no, I'm happy with what we got.
I might have misunderstood it.
Yeah.
They said that there was a different trade, but they wanted like this package that they offered. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just all money. It's cheap. And the question is, so the Pirates, I love them. They're a top 3 worst franchise in all sports. Are they arguably worse than the Browns? What do you think, Chase?
Oh, I mean, Pittsburgh did have what? Didn't they make a run
2013 to 2016? They had
something. They got beaten. What?
Yeah, they won 95 games.
And actually, I thought they were one of the best teams in baseball. Yeah. I really did. But then they got. We said that before. Bumgarner beat him, I think it was. Or
Bumgarner. Jake Arrieta. Bumgarner beat him.
Yeah, there was enough. Yeah, so they're right there with the Browns. It's pretty close. But the way the Pittsburgh keeps going, the Pirates, they're going to overtake the Browns franchise.
I will say the one thing. If we had to debate this topic, because the Browns are as bad as a ran organization as any organization. And I'm sorry, because the Browns fans are some of the most loyal, optimistic fans, just like us Pirates fans. But I would say the Pirates aren't worse than the Browns, because the Browns kind of hampered the whole league by some of these bad contracts they've signed. Jesus.
And the Pirates, they got the hardest part of the team fixed. It's the pitching.
Yeah.
Get them 2 batters.
Yeah.
2 batters. Get a first baseman, third baseman, or a catcher, someone that can, hit that 30 home runs. I mean, just 275, 280 hitters.
You're not asking for much.
I mean,
they have the pitcher. They did before they got
and they have the money to do it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They have the money and the resources to do it.
Yeah.
Because all the money he's been saving, and who knows what he does with the money.
But there has been GMs in baseball that's had less and did more with it. Like, these trades have just been terrible. Every one of them. I don't know how Sherrington has a job. He should have got fired in the beginning of the year. I really, really regret them not doing it, because this trade deadline, he really blew it. But in hindsight, I still don't think they're worse than the Cleveland Browns, because the Deshaun Watson signing is one of the most historic, awful signings. And then, they're the reason that we had to go and give TJ Watt $40 million, because they're raising these markets.
And I'm going to tell you, I can't remember the last time the Browns had an actual quarterback.
Baker Mayfield. And you see what they did with him.
Exactly.
And the Browns, they've just literally just tried to get any quarterback they could, they've drafted.
And I think that's the same way. I'm going to see what I'm real interested in what Key Brian Hayes does with Terry Francona.
Well, did you see what he did last night?
I did not. I know they got beat. They gave up 8 runs and scored 8 runs in the 8th inning or something.
And Key Brian Hayes had a 3-run home run to tie that game up.
Did he really? I heard he had a hit or something. I didn't know if he did
had some good at-bats last night. His 4th home run of the year. I think, I don't see, the Reds, they said they had a gaping hole at third base. So, he'll fill it. He'll be an everyday guy. Once his back injury started happening, his bat's never been the same. And I'm a fan of Key Brian Hayes, but we should have got a little bit something for a Gold Glover, and we got nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, he is a Gold Glover, just can't hit the ball.
Yeah.
But hit that 3-run homer, and you're playing for a team contending for a playoff. That might change you mentally.
It would change you. And then how do you think the Pirates today in the clubhouse, you got Paul Skeens just thinking, I'm trapped here, man. Yeah. What do I do? And if I'm him, I make it public how pathetic this is, how much he wants to win. And if they don't have the same mindset, he needs to leave. And I'm all for it, man. I'm going to follow Skeens wherever he goes, because he doesn't deserve us. And we definitely don't deserve him.
No, I'll tell you what, I think next year, if it goes the same way, I think he will ask for a trade. Even though he's not that type of guy, I think if it's this bad and you're out of it in the first 2 months of baseball, then, it's you got to go.
And as bad as the lineup is for the Pirates, they really didn't have to get much in return to bolster because the lineup is so bad. You didn't even have to get guys that are major league ready right now. But if they were in AAA at the cusp, and then we could see, okay, next year, 2026, they got a legit shot at making a nice team. But there's no light at the end of the tunnel, man. It is absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, really is. I mean, other than the pitching, if they hold on to it, I mean, that's it. I don't see any other. And De La Cruz?
No, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, yeah, okay, or De La Hoya, whatever. Yeah. I mean, he shows a shimmer of brightness every now and then, but then he just, I don't know.
Yeah. So, do you want to stay on the NFL? Like, do you want to get on the NFL topics, or do you want to talk a little movie we watched this week? Where do you want to go, buddy? Because I'm putting the Pirates to bed.
I've actually watched a few movies, and the only thing is,
you don't remember them.
I tend to forget them. I really do. I actually watched a little tearjerker called The Materialist, brand new movie. Dakota Johnson or some. It was a chick flick, and I actually watched it by myself.
Did you cry?
Well, you know what? Little tear, but it was. This woman had a job as a matchmaker, like an actual job, where she
sort of like. Will Smith.
Hitch. Yeah, sort of like that. I mean, a little bit more up-to-date version and stuff like that. And, she ended up hooking up with this really rich guy because she said, like, he was asked, what's your, boxes you check? She said, wealthy, rich. I mean, and then more wealthy, and more wealthy. Well, they hit it off for a little bit. And then, she kept telling him he could do so much better. I know, it's all bad. But all in all, she ended up getting back with her boyfriend.
So you ruined the movie.
Who was a broke actor.
Oh.
And they end up getting together. She ended up going back with him. And
so all my buddies are out there just looking for a new movie. Don't watch that one because you just gave her the plot.
I'm just saying, a lot of you losers out there, you still got a shot. There's still a thing about love. Trust me, I know.
Okay, so he knows about love. I know about love. Let's talk something else, man. Back to the movie thing, though. Happy Gilmore 2 came out last weekend. I saw it. You saw it. What was your first thoughts?
Honestly, the first one was better. This had some laughs in it. And once again, you're going to have to jar my memory because I was thinking a little bit. Once you jar, then I'll remember some things. You know what I mean? I will. Yeah. But it was comical. Like the inventiveness of his hiding his liquor was just...
Yeah, John Daly was a bright spot in the movie.
That was good. But
I thought some of the cameos were a little too much. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would say probably a 5. But to see those all actors together, Chris McDonald back the shooter, I wish they had put him a bigger role because he's money in the movie. But all in all, I mean, they really didn't have to make it because the early plot twists kind of sucked.
So I'm telling you, my favorite part was where he hid his liquor. I mean, he had his salt shaker, he had his fucking everything. He had remote control with a cuckoo clock.
I like when he went to the golf course drunk and he played up random people. And, So speaking of, fictional sports athletes, that is going to segue into our top 5 this week.
You know what? I didn't realize how many there were.
Oh man! There's generations upon generations,
and there's some that they even weren't on there that I remember. I remember, I think Patrick Swayze?
Yes, he was in
hockey. That hockey.
What was that movie? That was a small movie. I mean, it was. But Patrick Swayze was in a sports movie. Yeah. Our top 5 this week is our top 5 favorite fictional sports athletes. So that's where we're going with this.
I'll tell you another one I didn't take, like fictional sport managers or coaches.
Yeah, you could have went.
Yeah, because they kind of had but those are separate because there were so many of them.
Yeah, you could add those, but you're right. Yeah,
you can do that because there's been a lot of actors that played some type of coach or something like that. Yeah,
my favorite man. And then what was the coach name for?
Well, we can save this for another show.
What? Oh, fictional coaches?
Spoil it now?
No. I was just talking, man. I was firing from the hip, man. So, all right, to start off our top 5 favorite fictional athlete, Jason, where do you start, buddy?
There was really a lot of them. You know what? I'm going to go with Ricky, the Wild Thing Vaughn.
Okay, he's one of the most popular.
I think number 5. Yeah, because that was a great movie. I watched it numerous times, and he was. And I always liked Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
And he was fun to watch.
Oh yeah, he's throwing 98 mile an hour. And he hits that fake dummy, and he's like, "Get him some glasses before he kills somebody."
Like even him, he was a great manager.
Oh yeah.
Some good.
Yeah, he's up there. So my number 5, where I'm going to go is I'm going to go with a little childhood movie called The Little Giants Icebox. Did you ever watch Little Giants?
I remember it. You were probably, 12 years old when it was out?
Probably a little younger than that.
A little younger than that. Oh, jeez, please. I remembered it. Who was that goofball that played the coach? Was he the one that played Spaceballs, Dark Helmet?
Yes. And Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, okay. I was never a big fan of him, but I watched it, but honestly, I can't remember.
So Icebox was his daughter.
Okay,
and she was just a beast on the field playing with the boys. She was the best player for the Little Giants. She kept them in it. She just made some plays out there. She was going to be a cheerleader, but then she changed her mind, went in and saved the team. That's why she made my top 5 favorite fictional athlete.
Okay, I don't remember her, so I'm sorry.
Well, you don't remember a movie you watched this week.
Yeah, that's true, too. I wasn't drinking back then. It was just too many. Oh, yes, I was.
Who you kidding?
Yeah.
Who you kidding, buddy? All right, so where's your number 4?
My number 4, I don't know if you ever watched this movie, but it's from the movie The Natural, Roy Hobbs. Was one of my... It was a great movie, and, he was like... I think he was like 46 years old when he came back to play, and they were all laughing at him and this and that, and... he had that bat. It was like he made it himself, and like he was hitting home runs left and right.
A lot of people have that movie in the top.
Oh, it's a great movie. And he got shot like here, and then even when he was bleeding and stuff. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
I remember when his bat broke. He told the little bat boy, he goes, "Pick me one out, Johnny." He picked him out one, and he fucking hit this homer. And he went through the fucking the lights. It was a cool movie. It was really a good movie. Really good movie.
when you look at the top fictional athletes, both those guys you listed are up there, man. Roy Hobbs is one of the guys that people remember.
They were like they were good movies that I liked, that I enjoyed. So I went by that also. You know what I mean? So
so my number 4, I'm going to roll with the quarterback, Johnny Moxon. Do you remember Johnny Moxon from Varsity Blues? Remember the movie Varsity Blues? Johnny Moxon.
Vanderflart.
Yes, Vanderflart. James Vanderbeck or something?
Yeah, he played in Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, Dawson's Creek quarterback. Man, I loved his swagger. I loved that he went against the coach. I loved the oop-de-oop offense where he had 4 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. I just loved it. I remember him just slinging, hitting the guy on the outside on the horse instead of spiking the ball. I loved his moxie, Johnny Moxon.
It ruined me on him. Then he went and played Dawson's Creek, like a soap opera. Because I'd have definitely put Shane Falco in front of him.
Listen, it ruined. he kind of he would have been higher, but the way he just turned down the girl with the whipped cream bikini, I lost respect to him. But he made my top 5, man. Johnny Moxon, Varsity Blues.
Shane Falco should have.
Shane Falco makes an honorable mention for sure.
Yeah, well, he's better than Vanderbeek, whatever his name is.
Well, it's Johnny Moxon.
Yeah, okay, my number 3. Well, he hasn't played in too many movies after this. I think maybe once or two.
Once or two, guys.
Well, Hamilton Ham Porter.
Hamilton Ham Porter from Sandlot.
I thought he was hilarious. I don't care. He made that movie, and I know there was Johnny the Jet Rodriguez.
Oh yeah,
but my man Hamilton,
Richie
the Jet Rodriguez. It's Rodriguez.
The Jet Rodriguez. Yeah,
but I don't care. Just his red freckles.
What was his name, man?
Red freckles and red hair, and just the way he was playing the catcher. He talked shit to the batters.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah, the pickup game with the actual team.
That was such a good movie, man.
I'm looking it up right now because I
think it's Johnny the Jet Rodriguez.
Benny the Jet. We're such an idiot.
Like Benny and the Jets, but he's Benny and the
Benny the Jet.
Benny.
Yeah, Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Well, that was an Elton John song. Benny and the Jets.
Dun, dun,
he was named after us. Damn, I didn't even realize that.
All right, so where am I going to go? I'm going to go with the guy that inspired this list. My number 3 is Happy Gilmore. Not from the second one, from the first one, man. And The Price is Wrong, Bobby. Like, yeah, or bitch. Like, yeah, I just loved Happy Gilmore. His long ball was awesome, man. The way he did a little pinball to beat Shooter McGavin. You know, I'll just win it now and not go to a playoff. I loved it. Yeah, he definitely makes my top 5.
Yeah. All right, my number 2. Well, it's my man. I picked him over him. It was the same movie, but I had to take Sidney Dean. White Man Can't Jump.
That's not the same movie.
No, well, you could have picked Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
But I picked Sidney Dean was just, you know why I didn't like Woody in that movie?
How? Wait a minute. I'm confused. You said from the same movie, Sidney Dean. Well, I'm talking about Happy Gilmore.
No. I'm talking about this movie. The one I picked was Sidney Dean, who played Wesley Snipes in White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump.
Well, a lot of people might think, why didn't you pick Woody? He was the lovable character, you know, doing his stretches. And he played everybody. But this is why I didn't take Woody. Because he always screwed up. Every time he won, he'd gamble the money back. He reminded me of me. Sidney Dean was cool. He was cool. And I just think Wesley Snipes is a bad man.
I love that Sidney Dean was your number 2. Yeah. My number 2 was Billy Hoyle. Billy Hoyle from White Man Can't Jump. Yeah, well, I love that is like, how did that, like, we didn't, I can't believe we picked Sidney Dean because Billy Hoyle, I'll never forget when he just hustled him at the 3-point line.
But he just frustrated me because every time they'd win a tournament, he'd lose it back.
But the crap talk to get them into a fist fight on a 2-on-2 tournament, then him dunking at the end, you know.
But I tell you what,
it's such an all-timer, man.
Dean, so pretty, so pretty. Yeah. I mean, it was just. I tell you, it was a really good.
No, Sidney Dean, Wesley Snipes. When they said they were doing White Man Can't Jump, I was like, they can't mess this up.
I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch the second one either because I was like, man, they're not in it.
Wesley Snipes and Woody, you can't. Yeah, you just.
And that was the first movie I seen a nudity in.
Oh yeah, Rosie Rodriguez.
I don't know. Rosie Perez?
Rosie Perez, that's her.
Yes.
And that's another thing. Woody lost her too at the end of the movie after she finally got on Jeopardy.
Yeah, but look at Sidney Dean's wife and look at her. And who won? Who dunked the ball at the end?
But you know that wasn't really him dunking.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, they had AI back then, I think.
No, it was real camera. The camera was up at the ground, and the hoop was like 3 foot tall. So that's why our number 2s were from the same movie. Who's your top 5 favorite fictional athlete, Jason?
Well, it's hard not to go with this guy because he's the icon of. Maybe he goes a little too far, but Rocky Balboa.
I knew it.
I mean, and I'll tell you what, it was a toss-up between him and Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed's pretty bad.
No, he's a badass. But when he let Rocky beat him, he let this bum from working in the streets out in a meat market punching meat, and you let the guy take you 12 rounds, 15 rounds, and you won a split decision the first time. Come on, Apollo.
Yeah.
Come on. That's why I took Rocky over Apollo. But Apollo was a bad man.
That's your number 1, and a lot of people's number 1 would be.
You can't, because it's just the story of him writing that movie and him being no education and stuff like that. And as it progressed, and you just get it. It was a great.
It's a great character.
It really is.
They could make it again. It could be the same storyline, and I'm going to watch the training montage and get fired up.
Yeah, exactly. When he drank the eggs and had his old beat up
chase a chicken,
gray sweatshirt.
I'll kill you, Rock.
Yeah, exactly. When he was running through town and the kids were all chasing him. I mean, that was one of the greatest scenes.
And then when they brought him back to Rocky Balboa when he was older, and he fought, who was the real boxer he fought? Antonio Tarver. Yeah. That's one of my favorite Rocky movies.
Didn't he fight Tommy Gunn?
Yeah, Tommy Gunn.
That was Bearfist.
I didn't hear no bell.
After the Drago one, they got kind of stupid.
Tommy Gunn was dumb.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Clubber Lang I forgot about Clubber Lang.
Hulk Hogan was in that R.I.P.?
Oh, I remember that. I remember they asked Clubber Lang, what's your prediction for this fight?
Pain and suffering.
Lots of pain.
So my number one is Adam Sandler again.
Oh, Jesus.
Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy.
I was going to, when you said that, I go, can you pick him again even though he's in a different movie? That's what I was going to
It's a character.
I was going to interrupt you and say it. I go, it's probably his number one, so I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, Bobby Boucher, man. He brought him to the Bourbon Bowl, man. He brought Southeast Louisiana State all the way to, and to the Bourbon Bowl, and they come back and they won. He was a spectacular player. He used frustration and anger like a superhuman, and he was good with the ladies.
Yeah. I mean, there was one, I picked this as one of my favorite sport movies, but you never heard of it. It was Roy McAvoy, Kevin Costner. He played in Tin Cup, but you never saw that.
Okay. I never seen Mystery Alaska, and I heard that's one of the best sports movies.
I mean, yeah.
Our buddy Grant we worked with was in it.
It was a pretty good movie, but I'm not big into hockey. Russell Crowe was in it, and it was good. But I'm telling you, Tin Cup was a good golf movie. It really was.
There was guys I could have picked from the Mighty Ducks. You could go forever, man. You could pick Air Bud, the Golden Retriever. That's a high-listed one.
I mean, you go to Space Jam and a couple of them characters.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, you could have picked Michael Jordan as himself. Yeah. That's kind of basic. But there's a lot. And with coaches, man, there's a lot.
Coaches we can do.
Gordon Bombay from Mighty Ducks. There's a ton.
Yeah. We can actually do a coaches, managers, stuff like this. There's a few of them. There's a couple ones that you wouldn't remember or maybe not know, but there was some.
I thought there was going to be some on the list.
The only one I did see was they had Mickey in there, Rocky's manager.
Oh, yeah.
They did, but I'm like, and he was great.
Yeah, he
was great. He really was. He was hilarious, man. And but I said, well, he wasn't really an athlete, so I didn't pick him.
Okay, so this is going to be a sports-heavy show. We're starting to ramp up into football season, man. Training camp's upon us. Things are kicking off. Hall of Fame game was last night. I watched the first two quarters.
Trey Lance, he looked good.
He looked good.
But
I mean,
Detroit has all their starters and
basically four stringers out there.
I just want to let you know, since it's going to be a lot about sports from here on in, you might. How many subscribers you say you got?
92.
You'll be down to probably 91. Carrie. You should watch it just to watch me.
All we need is 60 seconds.
That's all she gets anyway.
I need 60 seconds for a view. He needs 60 seconds for
60 seconds and 6 inches.
You don't have 6 inches. You had me and then you lost me there.
666. Trust me, it's on my head.
Okay, so the big news right now in the NFL, first off, Terry McLaurin requested a trade yesterday, and today Micah Parsons requested a trade. Both are huge news. One could affect the Steelers. One is kind of laughing at the Dallas Cowboy fans. Where do you want to go, man? What do you want to talk about first?
I mean, who would pick up Micah Parsons?
Anybody that has the money.
A lot of money.
He's 26.
Can Buffalo afford him, or did Buffalo pick somebody up?
I don't know.
I can't either.
But he's gonna be the highest paid. He's gonna get above money for above TJ Watt. He's gonna be the highest paid player.
Now,
he should be. He's 26.
But he's been having back problems. But I wonder if that's a little fakery.
I know he set a record for the most sacks in his first 4 seasons, or he tied it. There's some kind of accolade that he hit, and now going into his 5th year, he really just wanted to be a Cowboy, and they just wouldn't deal. I don't know if they're being cheap, playing hardball, old school, but he's had enough. He said goodbye. I'm sorry. I love Dallas. I wanted to be here. I love the fans, but one of the biggest defensive players in the league is asking for a trade. I can't imagine what you'd have to give up to get him.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'm thinking they were talking 2 first-round draft picks
and $50 million.
I mean, geez,
45.
Didn't Dallas do that to somebody else? Wouldn't pay him. Was that Prescott, Dak? Didn't they wait a while to pay Dak?
I know that. Yeah, they did that, they did it with Zeke. They did it with Zeke. Yeah.
Well, I think Micah got one more year.
Yeah, this is last year.
I know he gets $24 million.
Yeah.
So
it's his 5th year.
The thing is, would he sit out?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Or he could pull a little injury and just sit out and get your $24 million.
I don't know how it works. I know Le'Veon Bell, he pulled that trigger for a while, wanted to sit out forever. It's tough, man.
You can't sit out and not get the money. I mean, I don't know how that works, but I mean, if you sit out the whole year, you don't get that $24 million.
Yeah, well, it reaches a certain threshold, like week 11 or something.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, but like I said, he can go in there, play a couple games, keep getting injured. I mean, I know it's pussing your way out, and that's not being a man, but if things are that bad between negotiations, he wants traded.
Things are terrible with it when it comes. They're not even answering. They're not. Yeah. He's trying to get it done, and they're not even, pushing it. And it's crazy because he's a top 3 NFL defensive player.
I think he'd probably settle for $40 million.
I think he wants to be the highest paid. He's 26. He's 4 years younger than all those guys. So I think he's going to want to be the highest paid. And then you look at Terry McLaurin. He's 29. He's been consistent. Why would he want to leave Jalen Daniels? Yeah. Money, man. And he thinks he deserves it. Everybody else does. Washington's playing hardball again. And Terry's calling her bluff and just saying he requested a trade. What you would have to give up for him is maybe a 2nd or 3rd round pick. The Steelers have the capital. They have the money. I don't know if they just want to use it on another receiver, knowing next year they might have to pay for a quarterback. But if the Steelers go get Terry McLaurin, you're going to see me as fired up as a Steeler man as I could ever be.
That'll be 2 receivers, though. You got about $60 million tied up into, though.
Yeah, so the Bengals. The Bengals did it, too. I mean, the Bengals...
Yeah, but you also got the linebacker, too, that you gave $40-some million.
But we don't have to pay the quarterback right now. So the money's there. Yeah. The draft picks are there. So if you're going to pull a deal, 4 years, that would put him at 33. We'll see maybe 29, 30 million. You're not going to get, you're probably going to be similar to DK, but that would be too, I mean, it's hard pressed outside of T. Higgins and Jamar Chase to have a better wide receiver duo than Terry McLaurin and DK Metcalf.
Yeah. Yep. We were talking at work about fantasy and stuff, and I heard the Browns didn't even make the list of being on any fantasy board drafts.
What, defense?
No, the whole freaking team. The whole team. Not one player was on a draft board. I mean,
David Njoku, tight end would be on
or
there.
even Jerry Jeudy. I don't know who's going to throw to him.
Yeah, that's true. Not Shadu. Shadu can't even get first team reps in practice.
Mean, I don't know what Brown you would actually draft. I mean,
you can't draft Junkins. You don't know what kind of legal trouble he's in.
Yeah, and like I said, Jeudy and Njoku. Njoku was hurt last year, and I don't know. You're quite Flacco. How long is he going to make it?
Yeah.
I just can't. Boy.
So that's another thing we're going to be ramping up in a few weeks, man. We're going to be getting into fantasy football talk. Yeah. That's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too because like I found out the date. It's going to be on Friday, August 29th, the day that I work at Amazon. And oh boy.
What are you going to do? That's a hard decision.
It's a hard decision.
Get people's packages out.
Yeah.
Or come hang out with your buddies and play a fantasy football game.
Either go to work or go with my good buddies, draft our team, and drink at noon. That's a toss-up. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might just report off now for that date.
You should just put the time in now. I will not be there. So, talking about Micah Parsons, okay, with the whole, he's going to be the highest paid at $43 million. Myles Garrett was the reason that all of these defensive ends are getting all this money. So a guy at work brought to my attention and asked, a talking point on the show. Josh Fraley. He said, bring up a talk about resetting the salary cap. And I thought that was a good idea. When you talk about quarterbacks that make 50, 60 million, you talk about defensive ends that make 50 million. Jason, what do you think about resetting it to a bar? Quarterbacks make the same, and then it's incentive based. So if you are an all-pro, you get this. But if you throw 3 touchdowns in a game, you get X amount of money. So say your base salary, $250,000 per game, $100,000 per game. But if you throw for 300 yards, now you're starting to rack up the money. And if you get $50 million, you balled out.
Oh yeah, that's a great thing for the owners and stuff, but the players aren't going for that.
Right, the Players Association are not going to go for
like
it.
You look at C.J. Stroud; he had that banner year. Look at last year, Cuck-a-doo-doo.
Yeah,
he'd have made the same as I did at Amazon.
But you can reset it to where these guys. It shouldn't be one player making $50 million. There's 53 guys on the roster. I get that some people are worth it, but if you made it to where I know the Players Association would never agree, but if you could figure out a way to say 2029, this is the last year that we're going to live up to these big contracts. In 2030, it's a cap reset. We're going to structure a different way. It might be better for all teams. And
I agree with what you're saying. I do, but that'll never happen because the prime example to me is T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Okay, he got $40 million, one of the best defensive players in the league. And what have they seen from him? Nothing. I mean, honestly.
No wins.
Exactly.
No playoff wins.
I mean, to me, the quarterback, the team goes as far as your quarterback. I don't care. If you've got a good quarterback, I'm not saying you're going to win a Super Bowl, but you're going to be right in the thick of things no matter what. They definitely deserve the most money. I truly believe that.
But I can see teams that have won it. Like, I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is a bum. He's a top 7, 6.
I'll say top 10.
Okay, but for sure. Maybe outside. Maybe top 5 to 6 quarterback. But he didn't really win the Super Bowl for them. The offensive line, the defensive line,
and Barkley, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, right.
And two great receivers. Yeah. I mean, Jalen Hurts, he didn't have to be special because he had so much talent around him. No, I totally agree.
I think in a perfect world, if you could regulate to where these guys, if he throws 3 picks, he loses money. If they could figure out a more incentive-based way, but these guys with this guaranteed money, like T.J. Watt, $108 million guaranteed. We don't even know what he's going to do the next 3 years. Right. You know.
And how much is guaranteed? 108.
108 out of 123.
He could get hurt just like Aaron Rodgers did, and guess what? He's still getting 108.
He's still getting 108 million. Putting you guys putting the Steelers on a hard. But looking at that, man, he brought it up, and we were talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you a shout out on the show because it is worth talking about, man, because these salaries, and it's mainly with the defensive lineman because the Browns had to go and, overpay for Myles Garrett. Now we're sitting in a pickle, and it's just going to be like that. Receivers' money's going up. Saquon Barkley brought the running back money.
Well, how are we sitting in a pickle? It ain't coming out of your broadcast money.
You're right. My broadcast. Thank God.
We sitting in a pickle. No, we sitting okay.
Well, I'm saying.
But it makes the price of everything else go up. Jerseys and sports.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, the more they're getting, the more they're raising the prices. Where I heard to go into the preseason game, I heard they're like $55, $60 a ticket.
I mean, you could get them off secondary sometimes cheaper, but you're right.
I mean, think about that. I mean, you bring a family of 4. I mean, it's still going to cost you like probably $400 if you
with
maybe
everything
more.
included.
Yeah, maybe
$40 to park.
Yeah,
I mean, food is outrageous.
4 to dinner or to just eat at the park. I mean, you're still talking for a preseason game, seeing nobody play that you know. And it's still a family of 4 going to cost you $400 or $500.
Yeah, and that's crazy, right?
It is. It really is.
Yeah. So, all right. So, moving on. Okay, you had a thing you wanted to do this week with the with keep it on the football talk.
I didn't really think it Think it through. When we were going to each pick, and if you pick one of them, but I got backup players. I got backups.
Okay, so how we're going to do it is we're going to play a game. It's going to be my team versus his team. We're going to draft a Madden team. So my team will play against his team, and you guys as the viewers will comment and let us know who drafted the better team based on Madden, based on a video game. It's not, I mean, some of the best players ever would be the best Madden players, but that's how we're going to do. We're going to draft a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, 1 defensive lineman, 1 linebacker, 1 corner, 1 safety, and how the rules are going to work.
You forgot the lowly kicker.
Not lowly. I did forget the kicker, but not lowly. But the way this is going to work, our rules are: if he drafts a quarterback, I'm drafting a quarterback. I can't draft a receiver and him draft a running back. We're going to stay with the position and we're going to go back and forth so it don't get mixed
even
up.
If you draft a guy that I was going to take,
no, we can't draft the same players.
Okay, but I still got to go quarterback though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we're going to do rock, scissors, paper.
And you guys, now listen. If there's some players on it that you don't know, you do a little research before you hit that little vote button, because I want you to just look and check statistics out if you have time. Or just vote for me because you like me better.
Well, listen, we did a basketball one, and Jason got the first pick, right? And the reason he won is because he got Jordan. I didn't, so I ended up with LeBron, and everybody that likes Jordan, obviously picked you. So this time it ain't going to happen. All right, you just copying off me, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just writing all the positions down like we be drafting, okay? You got it? We could have filled this out before the show. All right, buddy. We're going to do rocks. You can do free safety, strong safety,
whatever. Where's your kicker at? You keep forgetting the kicker.
Oh, you're right.
Gee,
you're so worried about this damn
the kicker should be up with the offense.
Oh, well, special teams, really.
Let's. I tell you what. I'll think of a number.
You'll think of a number. Yeah. That's fair. I'll think of a number between 1 and 10.
No, I was going to say 1 and 20. If you get within 3, you get first pick.
Write it down. Within 3. No, we're doing rock, paper, scissors, buddy. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I still like the
best
number
of thing. 1. Okay. You still like the number thing? Yeah.
Get within 5.
No. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Last time we got a tie like 3 straight times. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I get first pick.
You got first pick.
Okay, so with my first pick, we're going to quarterback. The most important position. Not the best quarterback ever, the best Madden quarterback ever. Give me Michael Vick, the best Madden player of all time.
Oh, we're doing it for Michael.
You said Madden.
Well, I meant... I never played those games. I don't know if they're any good.
Well, you're picking football players.
We're picking football players. So
but on a video game.
No. It's like, no. Just the best team overall.
Okay. Did you not say Madden?
I know, but I didn't rework.
Well, then I'm going to change my pick then.
I'm going to let you. We're going to pick all these players, and you're going to vote who would win head-to-head.
The text was Madden.
I know, but here's my thing. I never played those games when Vic was popular. I was off. Man, when I was playing, it was like Terry Bradshaw was quarterback.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Bo Jackson and Tecmo Bowl.
Howie Long.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not really fair.
Okay, so I guess I'm just going to take the greatest quarterback of all time. Give me Thomas Brady.
He wasn't on my list.
Of best quarterbacks? I don't believe
I want it on my team. Then I want on my team.
Really?
Yep. My quarterback is going to be Joe Montana. I know a lot of you guys might not know him with younger viewers, but look him up. 4-time Super Bowl winner, 4-0 in the Super Bowl. So Joe Montana.
Yeah, my quarterback won 7. Okay, all right. So,
but he lost 4.
No, but he won 7. Okay, so how do you want to? I get to go to running back right now.
No, it's my turn. You got first pick.
I know, and I said, and then you get the next 2, and you said no. Off air, you're like, no, it's only 2 guys. We'll go back and forth.
It should go to me. Okay, you can go ahead. Because I'm very confident that my knowledge of sports history is better than yours.
Okay, so I get the best quarterback, and I get the best running back. Give me Barry Sanders, baby. Barry Sanders, my number 2 pick.
Well, that's a good pick. That's a very good pick.
See, I'm going to kill you because I get the first pick.
You don't know that. It depends who the viewers like.
I'm going to kill you.
No, you're not. Anyways, I'm going with the sweetness.
I love it.
One of the best running backs of all time. He held a record for years upon years with over 16,000 yards rushing. But Walter Sir Payton.
I love it, man. He's my second favorite running back of all time. Where do I go here?
Do we have to write these down?
No, I mean, it's just for our particular, yeah. And you spelled Peyton wrong.
I know.
I love it. The viewers aren't going to see it.
Not to get
this is just for us, man.
The ink rubs on my hands, and we got a birthday party to go to. I'll be all inked up.
All right. So, and that's why I said I posted it. We're probably going to post it in the morning because we're leaving after this. Okay. So, yeah, I won't have time to upload it. So, the second running back position. Where do I go here, man? Where do I go? I don't want Emmitt Smith.
I got a couple in mind. I'll tell you what. If you want to trade picks, I'll go first.
I'm going to take. Give me Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson. Yeah,
you're right. He was one of my favorites. He was.
Yeah, Eric Dickerson is where I'm going to go.
Well, I got to go with this guy here because he's like the number 3 overall running back of all time. LT.
Man, that's where I was going to go with Danian Tomlinson. That's where I was going to go. But I think Eric Dickerson, to me, is just watching him just run through guys like, nothing. That brings up a lot of memories.
I butchered that name, too.
But they're not going to see it, buddy. Listen, whenever the show pops up, it's going to be pictures of the players.
We forgot about that spelling bee. We're supposed to do a spelling bee every week.
Oh, no, not every week. I'll bring it up every so often. Okay. Next time, it's going to be a little bit more.
Well, give me a chance so I can, I'm going to have Carrie draw some words up and see if I can spell them to keep my mind sharp.
All right. So we're going into the receiver position, buddy.
Man, look at that team. Montana, Peyton, and Tomlinson. You got Pretty Boy.
Barry Sanders.
Early retirement
he
Sanders.
Said, Pretty Boy.
Early retirement Barry Sanders.
And the coolest chains ever.
And Eric Dickerson. Yes, you're right.
All right, so now, because the coin toss matters, okay?
Yes, it does.
Mattered in basketball when you completely dominated me and you won. Clearly, this time, it's Hainsey's turn. Give me the best receiver ever, Jerry Rice. Barry Sanders, Tom Brady, Jerry Rice. That should be enough to eliminate him right now.
Wow. I don't know about that. Well, I'm going to go with the best receiver. You got Moss. Randy Moss.
That hurts because I was hoping you'd go a different way and I would get them both.
I think he's just a phenomenal wide receiver. I mean, when they make a show and that you got mossed, it didn't say you got riced. You got mossed.
Jerry Rice has records that are never going to be.
And you know why? Because of my quarterback threw it to him. Joe Montana, the greatest quarterback. So start thinking he's through.
And Steve Young. Give me somebody to jump. My second pick on my receivers is going to go to Megatron, Calvin Johnson, the most uncoverable wide receiver of all time. And that breaks my heart because there was a Steeler that was this close to being on my list.
Well, oh boy. You really got me here now.
Do I?
Yeah, I didn't write no backups down. and those are my top 3. So let's see.
Top 3.
Steve Largent.
Hey, that'll help me out. They're going to go, who? I'll help the viewers. He played for Seattle.
Oh, my Lord.
Come on, buddy. There's receivers out there.
I know. I'm trying to think. You know, your mind goes kind of.
Do you need help? Well, there's one for the Cowboys. There was one for the Eagles.
Yeah.
There was one for the Vikings. He put for the Ohio State.
There
was one for your Kansas City Chiefs that's recent.
I know. I know I'm missing somebody. I really am. I'm missing somebody.
Terrell Owens, the second best receiver of all time. See, how can you pick a team and he don't even? All right, there you go.
Because I had somebody.
I knew it.
I did. I had somebody.
I even said make sure you have backup players. I'm just going off the hip too, man.
You got to stop talking because now it's taking everything you're just saying.
I'm not having dead air. Oh, you tried to old man text it.
Because you're talking.
I have to. We're on a talk show. I'm not going to sit here and just go like this.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to go with. Yeah, that's right. That's who I'm going with. I'm going with another. I'm going with the guy who plays for the Bengals. What's his name?
You say it. Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that's him. Jamar Chase.
I'm surprised you didn't take Tyreek Hill, man. Tyreek Hill is one of the most uncoverable guys ever in his prime.
I know, but he's not doing it as much as Jamar Chase
right now.
Or Jefferson.
Okay.
And Tyreek's getting older and slower. He ain't the cheater no more.
So I already won with Tom Brady, Barry Sanders, and Jerry Rice. Okay. To add to the most uncoverable, most dominant offense ever, you're going to give me Tom Brady's best buddy, ramming buddy, the best tight end of all time, Rob Gronkowski.
Maybe the biggest goofball of tight ends of all time.
Gronk was a touchdown machine.
Well, I'm going to throw a name out there. You guys can look this up. Now, I'm telling you, do your diligence before you choose him or me. My
Tony
tight end,
Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez.
Good pick.
Statistically, he was the best tight end ever in
played
history.
Longer.
The history of the NFL, best statistically. What? Tony Gonzalez.
Oh, man, I'm surprised you didn't go with Antonio Gates, too, man. He just got inducted. So that's our offensive side of the ball. My offense is Tom Brady. Oh, you know what? You're right. We got to do kicker before we go to defense.
There we go. Hey, keep forgetting about that kicker.
So where do we go with kicker?
I tell you what, a lot of great ones.
A lot of great ones. You know what? I am so far in the lead. I'm going to not arguably take the best. Okay. I'm going to
get a punter.
I'm going to take Christopher Boswell for my kicker.
He's very, very good.
Yeah, and I could have went with Gary Anderson, but I want Chris Boswell, man. I want him to be. I want the Boz to be my kicker. All right, so where do you go? You go Vinatieri? You go Justin Tucker?
I could go old school with Jan Stenerud from the Chiefs. I could. You don't even remember him. I know that.
Sorry, buddy.
He was like one of the top 4 kickers of all time. He was that good. But if there's our younger viewers out there, your computers might not even go back that far. So I'm going with Adam Vinatieri, one of the greatest kickers ever, won the most Super Bowls, most games ever, just Adam Vinatieri.
So I was going to go Justin Tucker, but I really think I would have been wrong. I think Adam Vinatieri is the most clutch kicker of all time.
And I think Anderson and like you said, Boswell. And who was the guy who kicked for the Raiders?
Oh,
the guy from Florida State.
Sebastian Janikowski.
He could kick the ball 86 yards.
Yeah, he was big like me.
Yeah, he hit a fan in the head, not the goal post. But I tell you what, he can kick the ball. But Jan Stenerud was like one of the top 4 or 5 kickers of all time.
Okay, so we are on the defensive side of the ball. We have 4 picks on the defense. My first pick is the hometown Pittsburgh Steelers. Mean Joe Green, man. Give me Mean Joe Green.
For who? For what?
Defensive line.
Oh, man. Okay.
You can go with anybody.
Well, I am. I mean, this guy will just eat Mean Joe Green alive. The 6'7" former minister after retirement, Reggie White of the Philadelphia Eagles.
You're right. So, with my linebacker, I'm going to go with, I don't know if I want to do edge rusher or I want to do middle linebacker. I could give you Ray Lewis. I could go a different route. I think I'm going to just go ahead and play it safe, man. Give me Ray Lewis from the Baltimore Ravens.
That's right. He's a killer.
Yeah. He's a killer, literally.
No, this defense that I'm going to have, first of all, Brady won't get out of the first quarter, just to let you know. I mean, this defense.
Are some of these guys you're listing what was on my list last week in the Keep 5, Cut 5?
A couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
And I'll tell you what, like this defense right now, you remember when the Ohio State Buckeyes played my Michigan Wolverines and we held you to, I think, 10 points at home?
Okay.
Well, this defense I got might hold that great team to even less points. I'm going with LT, Lawrence Taylor.
Ooh. Oh, you get all coked up and then go out and play.
Yeah, he get all coked up and him and Ray go out and kill somebody.
I think Lawrence Taylor might be a better pick than Ray Lewis, But my offense is way better than yours.
Defense.
All right, so
Brady can't run too well. And when his line get after him, Reggie White pounce on him, Brady's done.
Oh, is he? Yep. He's going to dump it down here.
And the rules for this is going to be like Happy Gilmore too. Anything goes.
Oh, really?
So cheap shots, late hits.
Who's going to tackle or cover Megatron? And Jerry Rice is just going to be eating you guys up.
Who's that other Transformer?
Megatron and
the good guy?
Bumblebee.
The good guy. There's Megatron. Who's the bad guy?
Oh, you're talking Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime will cover Megatron.
Yeah. All right. So my corner is not the best corner of all time, but he's arguably my favorite player of all time. If I have a football signed by him in this man cave, Rod Woodson is my favorite cornerback of all time, so he's making my team, man. Rod Woodson. I don't know if you guys know this, but my defense is going to be Steeler heavy, and I'm completely okay with that.
Well,
was Rod Woodson your corner?
No.
You just didn't think of one.
I had one.
He's looking up corners right now.
No, I'm not. I already know who I want. I just want to make sure that's who I want. Well, I'm going to go with...
Prime time.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going prime time, Deion Sanders. We need someone to watch Megatron, and Deion will cover Megatron.
So who was the argument between? Is you looking at Charles Woodson?
I was looking at Rod Woodson.
Oh, okay. And then Champ Bailey's another one.
Is that how you spell Deion? Deion?
No.
It's Deion. Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders. You could have put prime time.
Yeah, that's true.
And safety, round it out. I'm taking TP. Troy Polamalu, man. I should have just went with the linebacker for the Steelers and just had an all Steelers defense.
Steeler team. What a phony. What a homer. I'm going with the man who played next to Ray Lewis, Mr. Ed Reed.
The two best. Oh, you should have went with Ronnie Lott, buddy.
Listen, I actually thought about Ronnie Lott, but I didn't realize Ronnie Lott played like three or four different positions.
And he did. I mean,
he played
was
three. I think.
You know who another guy we don't talk about or give enough credit to? That's Sean Taylor, man. If things didn't happen to him the way they did, he was an all-timer. So here's our teams. My team, offense, Tom Brady. Running backs are Barry Sanders, Eric Dickerson. Receivers, Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson. Tight end is Gronk. Defensive lineman, Joe Green. Linebacker, Ray Lewis. Quarterback, Rod Woodson. Safety, Troy Polamalu. And my kicker is the boss, Chris Boswell. What's your team, buddy?
Well, let me tell you the winning team. You join me for the basketball team, join the football winning team right now. Anyways, quarterback, one of the greatest ever, never lost a Super Bowl, Joe Montana. The sweetness, Walter Payton is my running back.
Love it, man.
Unbelievable talent. My other running back, LaDainian Tomlinson, who is statistically, he's just off the charts.
20 touchdowns in a year. I can't argue that.
Wide receiver, the greatest. You got Moss, Randy Moss.
I love it, man. That's my favorite.
And
team,
Jamar Chase. I mean, you younger viewers, you know who Jamar Chase is.
Arguably the best receiver right now.
I mean, there's a lot of them, but tight end, Tony Gonzalez, statistical leader of all tight ends. Defensive line, Reggie Wright, one of the greatest for the Philadelphia Eagles.
All-time sack leader, right?
Exactly. Yep. Lawrence, Cokehead Taylor, one of the baddest linebackers that ever lived.
Is he the one that hit Joe Theismann?
Yeah, broke broke everything in his body. Listen, I mean, that was a shame. I watched that game.
And Deion Sanders.
He might not be able to tackle, but he can hook up with Megatron or Jerry Rice because he got the speed for them two guys.
Yeah.
We're going to go with Ed Reed. I can't say nothing more. He's one of the greatest defensive NFL players ever. And then my kicker is one of the greatest, Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, so that was fun, buddy. It was a nice little list. Like I said, if it was video game, I would have went with Michael Vick because everybody ran around with him. And
like Bo Jackson.
Would have been a top
and
tier.
I didn't know enough players that were that good in that because I only played. My buddy had Tecmo Bowl. I had the other. I had
what was the other ones? What, for Sega or something?
I had Sega.
Yeah.
I had that. It was completely different than Tecmo Bowl. So I knew more about that than I did Tecmo Bowl. But I did play it a lot of times with him. But that was back then, and I didn't really know how good these players were.
Yeah. So go ahead and go through our rosters, man. I'm gonna pop the players. I'll show off the photos and give you guys some stuff. And let us know. Comment below how bad Hainsey destroyed Jason in this one-on-one football lineup challenge.
I'm going to give you a prediction. If you want to bet this game, 21-9, my team wins.
Oh, man. You know, it'd be so cool if I just put these lineups together
in a computer
and let them
see,
play.
well, if you can do that, we'll try that.
I can't do that. I just said it was a cool idea.
Oh, we'll figure it out. You're the host. Yeah, but you've got to be a way to do it.
Oh, I mean, we could do it, but I'm not that tech savvy or even really care that much because I know the viewers are going to speak for themselves.
Maybe they're tech savvy. Maybe they might try that. What's that called? A simulation game.
Yeah, if anybody wants to do that, let us know. We'll put it on our YouTube channel and video. You'll show the video. And we'll watch Tom Brady throw all over that defense.
The only bad thing, I don't know if you'd have to put a full team in there, though, for a simulation
You
game.
would.
That's
you would, yeah.
Okay. We left a few players out.
We left a lot out on the defensive end.
Well, so, offensive linemen, we didn't do that either.
So last thing I have lined up, man, is a Keep 5, Cut 5 football base. I'm so happy that football is right there for the next week all the way to February. There's going to be football, and we're here to talk about it.
College football be something to do, too, with the
we could do all-timer with Reggie Bush and all those guys.
Wow.
We have a lot to talk about with college football. I cannot wait to break down these games and get into it because you and I, we're going to have some stuff to talk about. We're going to be picking games and making people money or losing people money. Don't come at us, but
trust me, you after this show, we give you them winners, you'll be looking for a part-time job.
So I know, Jason, you don't have the best memory, but what did we do last week for the Keep 5, Cut 5? Do you remember? Do you remember?
Keep 5.
Do you remember?
Was it? Well, we
did players.
We did sandwich. Oh, yeah.
We did players. Remember, we did savage defensive players.
Savage defensive players. Yeah,
remember
I remember that because I picked Reggie White. My team.
Yeah, right.
There was only one player that you weren't.
Yeah, I wanted Ed Reed. Yeah, you kept Aaron
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now he's 58, guys. Not only is he stupid, he drinks a lot. He's also older. So, but this week, buddy, we're going to do offensive playmakers of all time.
Oh, okay.
Keep 5, Cut 5. Offensive players of all time.
Oh, we already got them.
Yeah, some of them going to be on this list. So here we go. Keep 5, Cut 5. Offensive players. We're going to start off with Antonio Brown.
Oh, boy, I tell you what. He almost made the list here.
Oh, 4 or 5 seasons of just complete brilliance.
Complete unbelievable. Wow.
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah.
Not all the best players.
He almost made my list. He really did.
If you wait on somebody, they might not be here. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
I know. He's a goofball. I'll cut him. I think if he's on a team with another prima donna, he might get mad and want to beat him up.
That's a risky cut.
He did for 4 or 5 years. You're right.
Okay. Barry Sanders.
Yeah, we keep him, Barry. He was one of my favorite running backs of all time.
We have to keep Barry. And the next one is going to be Walter Payton.
Those are my 2 running backs I had today until you got first pick and cheated me.
Okay. The next one is going to be Eric Dickerson.
Well, I got it. How am I going to keep him? I got 2 running backs.
Well, you keep 5, cut 5. It's just the best players, man.
Well,
it's offensive weapons.
I don't know. I got the 2 best running backs. We can get rid of old Eric.
Okay. How about Tyreek Hill? How do you feel about Tyreek Hill on an all-time playmaker list, man? Was he at his best for those 2 years, man? Where
I know that's just what you said, dude. 2 years. I don't know. I got rid of Brown. I got to get rid of Tyreek.
Wow, man. Yeah. That's tough. Tyreek Hill, I thought, could make the list. All right. Next one is Megatron Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, I got to keep Megatron. He was it's a shame he's played for such a shitty team.
Oh, man.
Him and Barry Sanders, it's a shame.
How about an oldie but goodie? We're talking back in the 60s, Jim Brown. I mean, he could have been on our all-timer. He could have made
he could have. I just don't. How good would he have been in nowadays?
I don't know. He ran through everybody because he was double the size.
Yeah, double the size. Now I don't know if he'd do that. And the Browns were kind of dominant back then. Let him run behind the Browns line and quarterback. Yeah, I bet he'll rush for 200 yards for the year.
So we cutting Jim Brown.
I'm cutting Jim Brown. Now I might keep James Brown.
Oh, all right. Next one is going to be Marshall Falk.
Man, I tell you, I like Marshall.
I like Marshall, too.
Marshall.
One of the first dual threat running backs. Yeah. He could hit 1,000 either way, man.
Where did he come from? San Diego State?
Good call. Yes, he did. I think. I think that is it. San Diego State.
I think he did. Yeah. He was a stud for us.
Oh, yeah.
Played for the Colts, I think.
And he played for the Rams. Greatest show on turf.
Yes, it was.
We keep it and we cut him. This would be your last cut if you cut him.
If I cut him, it'll be my last cut.
Yep.
How many did I keep so far? 3?
You kept 3 and you cut 4.
Ooh. We'll keep Marshall.
Okay, so it comes down to this. I have 2 players. And this is how it's going to go. You're going to be able to keep one and you're going to cut one. So let's see who you kept first. We're going to go with Jerry Rice.
How can you cut him? You can't. You can't. I don't care who you bring up. He can't be. He won't be better than Jerry Rice, but he can be even with Jerry Rice.
Okay, so the last guy you cut was Randy Moss.
Randy Moss. Yeah, I know. That was honestly. Like the running back you picked, Sanders, I had him. Jerry Rice, I had him first. And also had Rod Woodson up there too.
Oh, did you have Rod Woodson? Yeah. So your key 5, cut 5, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, Calvin Johnson, Marshall Falk, and Jerry Rice is your kept. That's what you kept. Your cuts are Antonio Brown. Man, that's
doesn't even make sense when you say cut Antonio Brown.
I know. Cut. Eric Dickerson. Tyreek Hill. Jim Brown and Randy Moss. The way it was going, I was like, man, if you would have cut Marshall Falk or Calvin Johnson, you could have had Randy Moss and Jerry Rice, but that was tough, man, because Marshall Falk was a great and underrated athlete, man.
Because he was able to catch the ball to the backfield and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And he can flat out fly. He was fucking tough.
I can't believe, usually last month and a half or so, maybe last 2 months, we did a lot of random shit. Okay, you and I put together a list. We've asked each other random questions. Next week, we might go back to that. I don't know. But this week, man, we did an hour and 5 minutes of straight sports.
Well, sports, yep. Well, like I said, sorry, Carrie.
Sorry, all the women viewers out there.
I know. But, there's not too much going on. There is more sports coming on, and we'll think of some funny stuff next time we can mix it in there.
Yeah, because there's some stuff I looked up that we could do, like there's Olympic stuff we could get into that's just random, like would be able to do this Olympics or that events.
It's a shame we can't. We're going to try to go golfing Sunday, and it's a shame we can't video parts of that and put it on a show.
I'll tell you what, we're going to go golfing Sunday. We will post the video on the golf course. Maybe you and I will have something special lined up.
We could have like the top 5 ugliest shots.
Oh, and I can clip them together?
Oh, my God.
I'll be the one controlling the camera, so you guys won't see mine.
Top 5 ugliest shots. That would be great.
Oh, so we'll put together.
It would be so hard to pick out your top 5 ugly ones.
I don't know if I have.
Because you got about 50 of them.
I don't know if I have any pretty ones.
That'd be cool. We could, honestly try to think about that when we're golfing.
We'll figure out something. We'll post something on the golf course. I'm going to be posting a video every day until I reach 100 subscribers. So hopefully tomorrow is my last day because I only need 8 more. So as always, man, that wraps it up for today, brother.
Sounds good, brother. We got a birthday party to go to. My cousin turned 40 years old. And
happy birthday, Ed.
Yep, like I said, happy birthday to my cousin, cousin Dave Hayes.
Happy birthday, Dave, as well.
So we're going to leave here, go to a party, and keep on drinking and have some fun.
Go ahead and go over to the Spaghetti Show and the 3030 Lounge. Check them out. And if you haven't subscribed to them yet, go subscribe to them, man. And I just thank you guys for coming in, watching, and just listening to us idiots talk about, a little bit of sports for as long as we did. So,
I don't know if we know better at sports or we know better at dumbass shit.
I don't think we know better at anything. Yeah. I hope whenever I hit record and turn this on, they think, you know what, I'm not as dumb as I think.
Yeah. And I will say this is the soberest I've ever been on. In all your shows and over a year, this is the soberest I've been.
I don't like it.
Well, because I want to try to be a little responsible at the birthday party tonight. So That's why I took it easy. But
Okay.
it won't happen very often.
Yeah, next week.
I'm
how
coming in
much you
smashed,
wear-
a.k.a. choppers.
Yeah, AKA choppers. Till next week, we're out, guys.
See ya.
Peace.